Hey guys, Thunder E here and welcome to my Huawei Mate 20 Pro long-term review in 2 months plus. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I actually have not done an initial review of this device. I've done so many videos on this device, but I haven't done a review on the Mate 20 Pro. So let's get into it. After using it for 2 months as one of my main devices, I always use 2 devices and this has been my mainstay. I'll tell you about some of the things that really gravitated me to this device, things I didn't like and things that I think Huawei should change. Start off first with one of the main things you hear from a ton of people about this device: battery life. This has the best battery life of any flagship smartphone this year. I don't care what you like or think, and I'll say I don't care because truly I've tried different devices this year, and Huawei's Mate 20 Pro hits the mark of 4200 milliamp battery. So it's got a large battery, but the battery management is great. And I've got a bunch of YouTube friends who've done videos on it. You can check out Danny's video. You can also check out the Unlocker's video on this. Battery life is really good on this thing. It's really amazing to see that I could start off a day at 9 a.m. in the morning and go through and still have enough juice, or even go through the next day. That's what I love about the battery life of this thing, and it is solid. Plus, that charging is really ridiculous. I mean, it takes an hour or slightly less than an hour, about 55 minutes to fully charge this 42 milliamp battery, which is great. I absolutely love it. The fact that once you actually plug it in, boom, you're good. I mean, that is really amazing in the battery life with this device. And it's one of the things that I want to see every other manufacturer copy. Please do it. I want that fast charging and I want that kind of battery management. Yes, it's got a bigger battery, but the battery management is so good. Now, we've got other features in there. You've got wireless charging as well. You know, it handles fast wireless charging, and we've got reverse wireless charging as well on this device. Now, from my own use, is that the best devices I've used to recharge on this is the iPhone XS. It's got a smaller battery, smaller size. Bigger devices, you tend to lose much more, but it still will charge those devices for you. So it's a nice feature. It's something that you can use with friends, if you're out with a loved one, whatever the case may be. You can top them up a little bit. You can't really charge their devices all the way through, but still, I like the inclusion here. Now, the camera is one of the biggest things in this device. It's got 3 camera modules. It's got that quad look at the back with, of course, an LED flash. And this is something that Huawei has done a tremendous job this year. The P20 Pro started it off with a stellar camera, something that I absolutely loved. And the Mate 20 Pro continues that tradition. Now, if you want to get an in-depth look to the camera, definitely check out our camera video with my buddy Marion Sell, who's a professional photographer. I handed him the phone. I said, go ahead, check it out. And he did a fantastic job there. And you can also see other people's views on the camera. My own personal view on this camera, I really like it. I think it does an excellent job in taking photos on here. I think if you're looking for something a little bit more natural, especially with its low light photography, the Mate 20 Pro handles that. Now, yes, the Pixel 3 XL can make things super bright, but it also loses a lot of the mood there. And it's a nice camera. I just prefer this camera more, especially with the zoom lens. I mean, that 3x and 5x zoom is amazing on this device. So I like that on there too. And also the wide angle, the fact that you can go wide and also go in really close into an object says a lot about how they've done this. Now, they need to fix things though. The front-facing camera, I'm sorry, is just bad. It makes me look white. That's how bad it is. I don't like the front-facing camera on this device, and it really takes away from the beauty of what you can do in the rear. Huawei, fix that. Just match what you've done on the rear camera. I think you've done a stellar job with that as well. Now, the camera aside, the video quality in the camera is okay. It does have some really cool tricks. You have that Sin City type mode on there. It records 4K 60. It's not the best, and again, it's somewhere they need to improve. Now, moving on to other aspects of the device, the hardware is really well built. It's got this really slick design. Of course, you've got a notch, which I don't like. I prefer devices without notches, but it's got some really nice features around the hardware. Really nice to hold. I like its slimness. I like the feel. You've got an inbuilt fingerprint sensor in the front of the device, which is snappy. It can be snappier. They've done some updates that have improved it over the last 2 months. The facial unlock is really fast. Like, I'm holding the phone and it's unlocked. That's how fast this thing is. It's really good, and it's quite secure. There are 2 levels of security to it, but it really works well. So many things with this device actually work well. One of the things I really like is the gesture controls. Now, gesture controls in Android have been terrible. What Google introduced is rubbish. Simple, purely rubbish. What Huawei has here, yes, mimics a lot of what Apple does with iOS. It's much better. I find it more intuitive, and I've been using this device for about a month and a half with the gesture controls, and I like it, and it's actually grown on me here. Speakers, not that great, because you've got a top, and then the bottom speaker fires through the USB Type-C port, which doesn't give you that great amount of sound, so which is why I never really did the speaker test on this device. Now, I think overall though, what you'll find with the Mate 20 Pro this is a device that really hits a lot of marks. Now, there are things that they can improve. Some people don't like EMUI. I find it fine. I'm fine with it. I know it doesn't fit the Western style of UI design, but let's be honest, a lot of people love iOS, and to me, I think that's also rubbish, because Apple hasn't changed anything in that in the last how many years, and it doesn't actually fit the way the sizes of devices right now. That being said, though, again, preference-wise, I'm okay with EMUI. I like the newer updates, a little bit more streamlined. They can still streamline it a bit more, but I'm fine with it. Some people may not be, but I think it's okay. In terms of value, it's a 1,000+ device. It's about 1,100 for the Mate 20 Pro. You're asking yourself, should I actually buy a device like this? You know, it's after the holidays. Maybe I've got some extra money from gifts and stuff like that. Should I pick it up? I say yes. I mean, you can pick it up right now on Amazon, even though it's not available in the US officially. And I know a bunch of reviewers that said it's the phone you can't get in the US. You can get it. It's available on Amazon. Use the Amazon link to get this device. If you want to pick it up, I highly advocate for this device because of how good it is. In terms of features, other than the Galaxy Note 9, this device packs in all the features that you can estimate for a price point. Inbuilt fingerprint sensor, a camera that is completely stellar for taking photos. You've also got facial unlock that's really fast. Battery life that is the best in the industry right now. Charging that is faster than anything anyone can give you. Lifestyle features, water resistant, dust resistance. I can name and list those on and on and on. Now, yes, there are things it doesn't do well, like video recording is okay. The front-facing camera makes, you look lighter skinned, even though the beautification mode is turned off. Those are kind of things that I don't like that are built into the device. But I have to say, I've enjoyed using this device. I mean, coming into 2019 with the Mate 30 and even the P30, if Huawei can fix that front-facing camera, if Huawei can do some streamlining to some of the software to appease Western audiences, I think they have a killer on their hands right here. This device says a lot about how far Huawei has gone. We saw the P20 and we've seen how this has actually changed things. And I think overall, this has just been a stellar approach from Huawei. I mean, I give them props because I really was impressed with how they've actually done their devices this year, from the P20 to this device. Performance on there, if you think about gaming, we've done a gaming video, you can check that out. The Mate 20 Pro is a beast. It handles games really, really well. I was quite impressed with that. I mean, there are a lot of things this device can do. I say 2019, get rid of the notch, give me a better front-facing camera, and you have pretty much close to perfect device for me. If you can throw an S Pen in there, a pen in there, I mean, for me, then that would be just a huge benefit. Other than that, guys, that's my thoughts on the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. I think this is a device worth picking up even 2 months after, because all the things that Huawei tried to set up and achieve, battery life, camera performance, overall performance of the device, they hit it on the head. And I think moving into 2019, if you want to pick this up, absolutely fantastic. So if you have any questions or any comments about the Mate 20 Pro, let me know. I'll try and answer them for you. Otherwise, guys, don't forget to like and share this video. favorite this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and hit the notification icon to get notified with our latest videos. This is Thunder E saying thank you very much and always enjoy your entertainment. And before I forget, yes, my wallpaper, I will share the Pinterest link for you guys so you can get all my wallpaper. Thank you, and have a good 2019.